Good evening. So my book is Are You My Mother by P.D. Eastman. He wrote and illustrated it. It is a cartoon art. He uses watercolor and pencil for most of his art. Cartoon art is a not necessarily realistic, mostly exaggerated version. We're not ever going to see a bird with that large of a head and that long of a neck. It's an exaggerated style used mostly for humor and satirical comedy. Dr. Seuss is very cartoony, so to speak, which P.D. Eastman and Dr. Seuss did quite a bit together. And so, see if I can get this to where we can both see it. Okay. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah, we'll try. So, without further ado, Are You My Mother? A mother bird sat on her egg. Oops, the egg jumped. I must get something for my baby bird to eat, she said. So away she went. Inside the nest, the egg jumped. It jumped and jumped and jumped until out came a baby bird. Where is my mother? He said. He did not see her anywhere. I will go and look for her, he said. Out of the nest he went. Down, 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 blop. The baby bird could not fly, but he could walk. Now I will go and find my mother, he said. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a kitten. The kitten just looked and looked. It did not say a thing. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a hen. No, said the hen. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a dog. I am not your mother. I am a dog, said the dog. Are you my mother? The baby bird asked a cow. How could I be your mother? Said the cow. I am a cow. The baby bird stopped to think. The kitten and the hen were not his mother. The dog and the cow were not his mother. I have a mother, said the baby bird. I know I do. I will find her. I will, I will. Just then, the baby bird saw a big thing. You are my mother, he said. The thing said, snort. Oh no, said the baby bird. You are not my mother. You are a scary snort. The snort lifted the baby bird up and up and up. Then something happened. The snort put the baby bird right back into the tree. The baby bird was home. Just then the mother bird came back. I know who you are, said the baby bird. You are not a kitten, or a hen, or a dog. You are not a cow, or a snort. You are a bird, and you are my mother. So, one thing I will apologize for is most of my kids' books are board books. My daughter's only a year old, so I have to have, I'm not going to say teething proof, but teething friendly books. I think that is most of what I wanted to go over. Yeah. I do have to say that I absolutely love the exaggeration of the characters, because most babies, even like human babies, are obnoxiously big heads and tiny bodies. And all this, a bird and a kitten are not too far off in size, yet they are all exaggerated to make him seem like a very, very, very young, small bird. And it's not as though the kitten wouldn't be young too. But the cow is made to seem smaller, small enough to actually not just... It's a little smaller, just enough to interact with him. And the crane, too. It's just, it's comedic. I love, it's pure, it's simple. There's enough dirt there that this isn't just a floating crane that's not actually doing anything. It has life without being extremely crazy and overworked, and that's one thing that I just greatly appreciate. I think it's P.D. Eastman's style. He's not very over the top. He leaves just enough to the imagination, especially one so young that is just starting to maybe use their imagination. And so overall, I really love this book.